Hi, my name's Gavin, and I'm Nina. Welcome back to the Gavin Talk About YouTube channel. We're talk about anything and everything. Today we're going to talk about Finding Nemo, which was released in 2003. If you guys haven't already, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button, and as always, let's get right into the video. So Finding Nemo was a great movie. It's one of Pixar's great, right? I can't really find a negative about this movie. The characters are great. I didn't know that Gil was voiced by Willem Dafoe, and now when I listen to it, I'm like, oh yeah, it is Willem Dafoe. That's cool. But yeah, so we kick it off with Coral and Marlin, and that was a emotional time. You learn lessons with this movie. You learn that sometimes you learn a lot with this movie. You learn about loss. You learn about time. You learn about what's it like to lose a loved one in Coral, and also to feel your child slip away, like Finding Nemo. I know we had The Incredibles magazine, so I thought that was cool. That was a cool little Easter egg for what's to come. Pretty sure that's the next movie, so that's a cool little Easter egg. But yeah, I think the way that they structured it was pretty good. We had the beginning where we had basically the origin of Nemo. We had Marlin and his wife Coral, and his wife and a bunch of his kids get eaten. So it's up to Nemo. Well, not up to Nemo. It's up to Marlin to raise Nemo. And before all that, they were talking about how Coral wanted to name one Nemo, and Marlin wanted to name all the rest Marlin Jr. But Nemo was the special one, right? So that was cool. We had Ray, Mr. Ray. I thought that was cool. I love him and I love his song. I also love that we had a group of kids, like the group of the students, you know. So that was interesting. We have the sharks, Bruce. That was a funny little thing, and also that taught us about Alcoholic Anonymous or whatever, right? Alcoholic Anonymous. That God, this movie taught lessons. Cause at a young age, you need to learn all that stuff, right? Like, it is what it is, but you need to learn. And yeah, it's a good movie. It's also a good lesson. You can't be too sure that everything's gonna go right. I'll just say it now. My personal favorite is Marlin, because he's very protective of his son. And who wouldn't want a dad like that? But I do love what Dory said. You can't like stop him from doing anything, from doing everything, or he'll do nothing. Like, and what fun is it to live if you're doing nothing? Like that quote hit home for me. And also, please don't go. Please, when I look at you, I remember when I look at you, I'm better. When I look at you, I'm home. That's beauty. That is beautiful. And it also taught us about memory loss, right? Short-term memory loss. This movie had a bunch of lessons, and this is number 3 in my list. It might actually be number 2. You'll know what my number 1 is when I'm done with this whole franchise. But yeah, I love everything about this. I think Finding Nemo tells such a great story about loss. And this is what it's all about. This is what Pixar is all about. This is what Disney is all about. Disney is about teaching lessons. Pixar is about teaching lessons as well. And I love that we got to the point where where Marlin learned his lesson. You can't be too careful, but you can also be careful to an extent. Okay, if you're too careful, they'll rebel against you, and then something will happen. And that's what happened. Nemo rebelled against Marlin, and yeah. This is such a beautiful, beautiful lesson. And it's okay to stop and think, okay, what am I doing wrong? I always do it. But, yeah. I think what we can do as a community, is just watch out. Just watch over your loved ones. Because Finding Nemo really taught me the importance of family. And obviously I knew the importance of family before going into this, but growing up, it taught me the importance of family. The importance that you need to start watching over each other. Because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And you don't know if it's going to be bad or good. You just simply don't know. And, yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful lesson. But, yeah, let's talk more about the characters now. Let's talk about Dory first. Ellen DeGeneres did great. I know she's in hot water, and that's fine by me. I'm not really a big fan of Ellen DeGeneres. But yeah, she did great as Dory. When we get to Finding Dory, you'll hear me rant about her a little more. But as of right now, it was a great movie. I loved it. And she was a great pick for Dory. Marlin, he did great. I love what the actor brought to the character. I love what Marlin as a character brought to the table. He really is the picture of fatherhood. He is the painting of fatherhood. He is the definition of fatherhood. Marlin is the definition of fatherhood because he had to take care of his son on his own. His wife was gone because she got eaten, and everything else happened. It's awful what happened in the movie, but It told a great story, and I'm glad it opened with the gut punch. And I'm glad we didn't linger on it too much. But then, like, Marlin goes to fight sharks because he's trying to find his son. He's going to ride turtles because he needs to find his son. He's going to the jellyfish because he needs to find his son. He's doing all of this for his son. And that is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. So, yeah, this movie just taught me that life is short and you need to take adventures, but also keep your loved ones safe. But yeah, Nemo was great. He served his purpose. So did Gil. Well, Nemo served his purpose because, yeah. But Gil served his purpose for being the guide to Nemo. For Ryan being like, hey, we know what you've been doing. Like a big brother almost. So that was cool. I like the pelican. I like the pelican. He was a cool little thing. I like that we did that. I also like that whale. You can't speak whale. That was an awesome moment, and that sequence was what prompted the Dory line. Him saying, you think you can do all these things, but you can't, Nemo. Dory's like, Nemo? So that was a cool little thing. This movie's just beautiful, too. Like, the artistic style that they chose, and underwater. I love it when they do underwater movies like these. So that's the only reason why I like Finding Dory just a smidge. But, yeah. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought about this movie. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, let me know in the comment section what you think about Finding Nemo. And hit that notification bell, I post every single day. Yeah. And as always, have a great day. Bye, guys.